Hello friends, it is Rachel here, and today I'm making a little mini album. I've made one of these before, and I thought I would do it again with this collection because I think it's a really fun thing and easy thing to make with maybe a new collection you've just purchased, or you have some extra Project Life cards. This is the perfect thing to make to kind of use those things up. So I'm making this little mini album out of 3x4 cut aparts from the Simple Stories Safe Travels collection. I absolutely adore this collection. I am so happy I got it, and the Scrapbook Nerd website has a lot of it in stock still. So if you guys don't buy it out before I do, I might buy seconds of everything because I love it. And I have no specific vacations to document right now, so I'm just kind of having fun with it. But once I do, I'm going to need a lot of supply because this collection is so cute. It gives me all of the crepe paper vibes, and you guys know I love crepe paper. When I first saw the collection, I thought, well, I love the design of it, but I thought the colors aren't really my thing. But honestly, I don't know. I love it. I think it all goes together so well, and there's like a pastel pink in it, so if there's pink in it, it'll work. It'll work for me. So I will put all the links down below for Scrapbook Nerd if you're interested in purchasing this collection. It is so pretty. It is so pretty, and I think it's like underrated. I haven't really seen a lot of people working with it or talking about it, and I am obsessed with it. So, I took some cut aparts, and also I just cut up some scraps into 3x4 shapes, and I sewed around the borders of each of the little pages. I think there's about 6 pages in here, 5 or 6 pages. I can't remember exactly, but it's not a lot of pages. However, I kind of put a lot of dimension in my books, so it made it pretty chunky. And I think the sewing adds a good, I don't know, there's something about sewing that when you sew it, it just feels better quality or something. I don't know, there's something about sewing that really starts the project off on the right foot. I'm going to use some of these little dots to raise it up and give it a little dimension, but in a second I will take them off, and I'm going to sew around the tag. I always forget the sewing part on my ephemera. I probably should do it more, but I always forget about that part. But this time it was not too late, so I went for it. And I just took some binder rings from my stash. These ones are like a dark blue because there's dark blue in this collection, so I thought it matched really well. And I'm just going to take some twine and put it through the tag, and I really like the way this looks. I think this would be a great thing for Happy Mail. I didn't really leave spaces for photos, but I think it's something cute to send in Happy Mail and like display in your craft room. Honestly, I love this so much. I don't know if I'll give it away because I think it's so cute. But we'll see. We'll see what I do with it. I just love it so much because I'm obsessed with this collection. There's just something about it that makes me so happy. And all of the pieces are just very like usable. The ephemera pieces are not too big like some collections can be sometimes. The ephemera pieces, like, they come in various sizes, and there's tons. And then we have dimensional pieces like those puffy stickers on the left, like the foam stickers on the left, then the puffy stickers at the top of my desk, and those like fake brads. And then it also came with some chipboard. I do wish it came with more chipboard though, because I love the chipboard that much. So that might be one of the first things I buy one of. I didn't check if that was in stock, but if it is, I probably will get more soon because I really, really like it. So there's lots of different pieces with different types of material is what I'm trying to get at. So it's not all like papery stuff. This collection comes with a really good variety of different pieces. And yeah, so I'm just layering up each page, and honestly what you could probably do is print out photos that are 3x4 and literally punch holes in them and include them in this album. I think that would be really, really cool. I just thought of that now, and I think I would really, really like that. And you could like put like two different photos back to back, and it's like a page, so you would punch the holes in the 3x4 photo and they'd all be the same size. I think that would look really cool. I don't know about you, but I think that is what I will do if I figure out what I will document in this album or in this little book, whatever you want to call it. But obviously, if you wanted to make this a real mini album with photos, then you can leave spaces open. But I have not been traveling, and I have not traveled in a very, very long time. We can barely move outside of our own region, so I have not been doing much of that. But I will soon. That's for sure. Things are getting better, so I will soon. And layering these up were just so much fun. It's like making embellishments on every single page. And then the embellishment is already there. Like you can see that Project Life card. I didn't really need to add anything to it. And it's nice for those ones because then it kind of evens it out with like some really, really dimensional pages like this one you can see I'm doing right here. And then some that are just no dimension at all. So it kind of evens it out. So it's not all too chunky. I didn't want it to be too overwhelming with chunkage, so I think that kind of evens it out. And you could do these pages different sizes. You don't have to do them all the same like I did. I just like the look of this here. I also think it would be cool to do like vellum or acetate on the covers. I think that would look really cool. I think on the last one I made, I did acetate on the cover. And that kind of just, I don't know, makes it like a front and back cover kind of. And yeah, so I like to make each of these pages kind of like a different color scheme. I don't know about you, but I love doing like monochromatic layouts and spreads and things and kind of sticking to a color scheme. So this one's like blue and green and yeah, so I like to kind of do that for fun, not being too strict on myself, but it kind of helps put things together. And now I'm just adding the enamel dots to the pages. If I feel like any of them need them, I forgot to put the enamel dots on as I was going. So adding that final little touch. And then I do take a few pieces of ephemera and punch some holes in them to make some little dangly pieces on the front, and I really am happy with the way that turned out because I didn't have to do anything fancy. I didn't have to make some big fancy charm. All I did was literally take a hole punch and punch a hole in this little ephemera, and actually two pieces of ephemera, and put it through, you'll see here, punch a hole and put it through here. And I think that looks so cool because it kind of looks like a keychain, but it's not. And then I took this one too and put it behind, and they're kind of layered up, and I love the way that looks. So here is the completed little book. I'm so happy with how this turned out. And some pages are a little simpler than others, but overall it has a lot of chunkiness, which I love. And I think it's a good balance of everything. So that is my completed mini book. I will leave all the links down below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!